Welcome to this post-game press conference of the 2025 NCAA Division III Baseball Tournament. Super Regional action today. Messiah defeating Salisbury 7-5 to win the Super Regional advance to the baseball championship next week. We're joined by representatives of the victorious Falcons. Left to right, Trey Harper, Jarrett Gordon, Luke Ott, and head coach Phill Shallenberger. So, Coach, can you sum up what it means you're going to Ohio?
God is good. I think that's the first and foremost thing that we've been talking about. I mean, we're, I think, the lowest ranked team in the Super Regionals, and I don't think God would have it any other way. This is just us opening our hands and being like, God, what do you have in store for us? And again, just to write a story of starting 1-6 to get to where we're at, and just constant surrender and like going down 4-0 in this game. Like, I think just in they're fighting back and just keep like being relentless is just the fact that our identity's not found in the outcome of that. But I'm just incredibly grateful that we get to go and play into the last week of the season with this group. Like, they're just so special because of their faithfulness to show up and allow God to do the work.
Luke, you had the home run in the sixth to help put a charge back in your team and start what was a 7-run run through the final 3 turns at bat. What were you looking for, and what'd you end up getting?
For the home run?
Yeah.
So, you know, I wasn't doing the greatest before that. I think I was like 0 for 6. But, you know, I kept my composure, and just these guys constantly pouring into me and just surrendering it all to God just really gave me the strength to, hit that. But I knew I was due, so it felt good.
Trey, you picked up the win, 3 1/3 innings, just a 1 run there in the 9th. Called upon in the 5th to kind of put out a fire. Your mindset is you're trotting in from the bullpen knowing I got to keep this thing close. It's already 4 runs down.
Going into that game, the coaches told me that I was planning on going after Fultz, which he did a great job, but I just kept praying that like God would fulfill me with strength, courage, and bravery for his, because his is so much greater than mine. So I don't think I would perform if I didn't pray that. I truly think that was a God thing. God did that and used my body, and I'm just happy to glorify Him through all of that.
And Jarrett, team fell behind 4-0 on a grand slam there on the 4th. What was the mood in the dugout to try and settle up and say, okay, we're not going to deflate here. We're going to stay in this one?
Yeah, I mean, the mood was, hey, we're fine. Like this, if there's anything that we've learned from, playing with this team for the last 4 years, it's that we're never out of a game. And this team always has so much fight and grit, and it's because of how close we are and how much we love fighting for each other and for the Lord. So, it was kind of a dagger for that home run there, but we knew that, we have what it takes to claw back into the game. So there was no real panic there.
Yeah, Jerry, you're the senior captain of this team. How does it feel being able to, in your final year, be able to go to the World Series when, last year it fell in the conference championship game, this year win the conference championship, then we were regionals, and now we're in the super regionals. It kind of feels surreal in the moment, but kind of talk about your experience in 4 years here.
It is definitely surreal. Yeah, I mean, we knew we were going to be good this year, and kind of similar to last year, but nobody, even me, like thought that this would be possible for us. Not being ranked before, just like being able to compete against these powerhouse teams. But it, like, just the feeling of the fact that we get to play for a greater purpose is just like so amazing. And like, we get to wear the name Messiah on our chest when we play. We get to wear these warm-up hoodies that say Jesus on them, and like just being able to showcase that and to be a light for people that we get to play in front of is unbelievable. And that's why we play, and that's what drives us. And to be able to make this run with this group of guys is very special.
Coach, kind of talk about, we've seen at least the fans travel well all year, the parents being so supportive. Kind of talk about, it almost feels like a home game, even when we're on the road. Just talk about the fans and how that helps the team and helps everything just kind of feel.
Yeah, Drew Hurst comes in after the first inning. He was just like, this is electric. This is the best atmosphere I've ever been a part of. It was so loud out there, and credit to Salisbury and Troy. Like Troy's such a class act, great coach. Like always, like has a great club. And before the game, he even had words of encouragement for me. And I think just like getting to compete against a team like Salisbury that does it the right way and is really good is generally just like amazing. So like their fans too, and then our fans, like, man, like, yeah, I don't even know how many are there, but I could just get text messages from these parents about like, hey, like, how can we help? What can we do? Or like, hey, I already got food for this. Like, and it takes a lot off of my plate, and getting to have that support. I can tell you as a coach, having great parents is like the most incredible thing there is, and being able to know that they trust me. I'm sure they question some of my decisions, but they trust me, and they're praying for us. They're encouraging us and trusting us what we're doing. But oh man, this like just the family in of itself isn't just guys on this team, but it's the alumni that have come before us. It's the captains that have come before us. I know captains from the past couple of years have been texting these current guys about, hey, here's how we do it. This is what I did. Like, and just helping. It's not just the 4-year guys that are here right now, but it's the guys that came before us that have laid the foundation for even where we're at now.
For you three players there, the go-ahead rally in the 7th was kind of a slow drip with a bunch of walks and hit batsmen. Peridot's home run in the 8th, on the other hand, he knew it off the bat. Well, what was the feeling in the dugout when you saw him stare it down and when you knew this thing was gone?
Well, I mean, that is not the first time that he has gotten all of a ball and knew it right away. Where we had a moment like that in the regional as well. But I mean, when he hit that ball, the whole dugout went crazy, and it's an awesome feeling because, like, we know that he's playing for us and we're playing for him, and vice versa. So everybody's kind of pulling for each other. So that was just a special moment.
Coach, just to summarize things, yesterday you talked about how free and easy the club felt like it was playing yesterday, and now you're one of the last 8 teams standing. How do you keep free and easy down the road you go to Cleveland?
Nobody expected us to be here. Right? I don't think anybody expected us even to, like, I know nobody expected us to win the regional. I know some of these guys were reading articles or different things posted, basically like it's disappointing that Messiah is the team that won, and like you gotta have to go play Salisbury now. And again, just like we're not so consumed with an outcome of a baseball game, and these guys are just so genuinely excited the fact that they get to like just spend another week together, that's what it's about. Like, we're playing the final week. Like, we're not getting any more weeks at this point. And so like at this point it's like, well, what do we got to lose at this point? Nobody's expected us to be here, and to do it with this group that just is faithful and just shows up every day with open hands is just generally like. I had a moment with Ott yesterday. It was almost like an out-of-body experience. We have this thing called a burrito bomb where we just like kind of put it on each other. If somebody hits a home run, you call it, and just a little fun thing that we do. And I burrito bombed Ott, and he was standing next to me in the dugout, and Evan Wagaman hit that home run, and we just look at each other and just like both fist bump, just like started hitting each other in the chest. Like I think that's the fun part about this group is we have coaches that just generally love being around our guys, and the guys, hopefully it's mutual at times. I'm sure they question some things, but at the same time, like, just there's so much trust between this group, and it's amazing.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Congratulations, and all the best up in Eastlake.
Thank you.
Thank you.